What's up everybody, it's RobinGaming here. So really quickly before I get into today's video, I just wanted to tell you that this whole week I've got a full week off, don't have to go to school. You know, I had this big project that I've been working on for a long time, and luckily that is all over now, it's all past me, and it means that I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos this week, pretty much 1 or 2 each day. At least that is the goal for now. I hope I can live up to that goal, but I just wanted to quickly tell you that, just so you know, there's a lot of great uploads coming up, and if you have any ideas for me, things you want me to talk about, or video suggestions or anything like that, let me know that in the comments and I'll look into them, because, you know, I would just like to make videos that you all want me to do, of course, and I really think that's a great thing. It should be a pretty awesome week, just saying. So the article I wanted to talk about today is one that already, I have to be honest about it, is around a week old, but still nonetheless, because I didn't have time, you know, to make a video on it last week, I'm going to do it right now. So a certain guy, Martin Sofidal, I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly, he's a Norwegian guy, made a amateur film of Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Pretty much what he did is he took kind of like the beginning section of the game, translated it to a full amateuristic small movie, and I thought it was really well done. Of course, you cannot really judge these things on the acting and stuff because it was done in a different language, in Norwegian, but nonetheless what he did was very, very awesome. I thought, especially for the Uncharted fans, you know, the kind of like assets he used and the quality, the production quality overall was top notch, I would say, for an amateur film, and therefore, I mean, it's got pretty like popular in the news. Everybody was talking about it and watched it, especially Uncharted fans. Once again, he did a really good job there, and Naughty Dog kind of rewarded him with a studio tour, you know, at the offices, which he of course gladly accepted, and therefore went to America, saw all the kinds of things they're working on, including Uncharted 4: Thief's End, and he wrote a little bit about that, about his experience, you know, with what he saw there, and I'll quickly read out what exactly he said there. So the article states that he says, "I got to see some pretty raw stuff from the new game, including drawings of planned action sequences and what all the characters look like now with upgraded graphics. They look like real actual humans. It was almost scary to see Sully as an almost living person. I also got to see a few seconds of the opening scene, which is still under construction but already looking incredible." So then he further explains that the scene he saw was in a cave where the lights and shadows were completely raw, and he compares the jump from the previous generation leap to PlayStation 2 graphics compared to a Pixar movie. So they showed some tests where Drake was going through a bit of tall grass and how every straw reacted to his movements while also responding to the wind. He says it was almost crazy, almost completely realistic. So what can we really say from this? Everything he says pretty much describes already the feeling we got when watching the E3 trailer of Uncharted 4. It just looked incredible, and the thing is, I can't really make up from this, you know, all the stuff he said, I can't really make up from it whether he's talking about actual gameplay footage or just, you know, what could be cutscenes, just like the E3 trailer in itself. And I mean, nonetheless, I am so sure that this game is going to look fantastic, and it's a little bit sad at the same time that we keep hearing about the game from different people and stuff, but we don't really get to see anything. But that of course all has to do with that the game is coming out you know, like late next year, probably in the fall, in October or November. That means it's still a year away, and it's gonna be a little while till Naughty Dog like actually starts fully promoting this game with trailers every single month or so. That being said, of course, next month, December the 6th, we're going to most likely see Uncharted 4: Thief's End in action, or at least a new cinematic trailer at the PlayStation Experience event. That is going to be super exciting. I, you know, will once again say that I'm expecting a normal kind of like cinematic trailer where we won't see gameplay yet, but we'll just get to see some new revealing stuff about the locations that the game takes place in. Some of the returning characters, maybe we'll get a good information on whether this is actually going to be the final Uncharted game, and you know, if that is actually going to be the case, I'm sure we'll see all the characters, the main characters from previous games, return in this one. Oh no, I think it's going to be very exciting, and I cannot wait to see that trailer at the PlayStation Experience event. And when you see this guy describing what he saw of the game, how incredible it looked, when I look at, you know, now Call of Duty Advanced Warfare that I'm playing and seeing the cutscenes, how incredible they look, even though they're pre-rendered and stuff, like, everything that developers are achieving these days. Look at Metal Gear Solid, how it's doing these in-game cutscenes that also look absolutely ridiculous, so insane they look. And you look at Naughty Dog, who make some of the like most top-notch quality games, especially in terms of graphics and cutscene quality and that kind of stuff. I'm sure they're going to do a hell of a job here, and I can just not wait to see what exactly they've got planned for us, they've got in store for us. It's going to be absolutely amazing for sure. So with that being said, I would like to know your thoughts on this article. What do you think we'll see at the PlayStation Experience event? Just let me know all that kind of stuff in the comments. How excited are you for Uncharted 4? Even though I probably know the answer for most of you. But that being said, I'd like to thank you a lot for watching and hope to see you again next time.